Hello, everyone. Something I've realized is that I really hate good habits. I'm actually completely against not the doing of good habits, but the feeling of trying to form them. I hate how this feels. I hate how difficult this is. Right now, I'm not in a place mentally where I feel ready to do good habits. But I suppose the important thing is that I do them anyway. Right now, I'm training legs. I really did not want to train legs today. I went to work. I got home at like 6:30, and I was so ready to just pass out, basically. But I know that if I don't do legs this week, then it's gonna snowball into me not doing a bunch of other things. I hate going to the gym consistently. I hate sleeping on time. I hate forcing myself to eat at least 3 meals a day. I hate all of these things. I don't hate journaling, to be fair. I could yap for hours, but I hate the process of getting ready to journal. I hate meditating. It feels so awkward. I hate recording myself in this very busy gym with people looking at me wondering why I'm talking to myself. But I gotta do it, right? So that's what I'm doing. All right, I can't lie. I'm starting to feel a little bit awkward. You know, actually, I do have one more set left. Let me do this set 1 minute. All right, so finished that set, finished my workout. Almost fell dramatically to my death walking down the stairs because my legs feel so weak. I mean, right now, I think I'm just trying to figure out where my strength is because I've been going 3 times a week for the past 2 weeks prior to this one. I thought this should be the week that I tried to up to 5 because at some point I do need to up to 5. I don't think just 3 times a week is really the ideal frequency because I want to hit each muscle area, zone, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I want to hit them twice a week, apart from legs. Like, if I'm just being realistic, I can't hit legs more than once a week. It's going to take the spirit out of me, and I know long term, it's more likely that I'll get lazy, just stop going to the gym, and all the bad habits will pile up. Man, it's actually crazy how awkward I feel recording myself out and about. Like, I had gotten to a point where this no longer bothered me, and now I'm back here again, but it is what it is. I guess you need to see the vision of what I'm doing. There's no way that I don't look weird doing this, but yeah. Something I'm trying to sort of figure out is mind-muscle connection. It's not really something that I'm feeling a lot of. I mean, some areas are okay, like bicep curls. It's hard not to feel the biceps. Uh, incline bench with dumbbells, I can feel. With a barbell, it's a bit weird. I feel like I'm using my arms too much, even though, I've had a few people watch my form and stuff, and they said, yeah, your form's right. I think maybe I just need to build more muscle there that I can use before I can actually focus on it and feel it and target it consciously. What else do I want to talk about? Yeah, what was I saying? I was saying about how I hate good habits. Now, obviously, I don't mean that in a literal sense. I mean that in a way where doing bad habits doing good habits is really difficult for me. And I hate that feeling right now. I hate that feeling of exerting myself. And I know that over time, I will probably grow to like that feeling more and like that feeling of knowing I'm doing the right things. I mean, ultimately, I feel good right now, having finished the workout, knowing that I did go to work out, even though it was late in the day and I was tired. I didn't want to. That feels good. The sense of achievement afterwards is good. But man, that feeling before you go It was horrible. I was sat down. I was like, man, this, I don't want to do this. But yeah, if I want to get big, I guess I got to. And if I'm a man, I got to get big. So there's really nothing I could do about that. But that really applies to a bunch of different things as well. That applies to all the habits I mentioned before, eating on time, eating the right amount, eating the right thing, sleeping on time, caffeine intake, even. I would go as specific as that. What time you're having caffeine. I don't know. I feel like there's 100 things that you could talk about that are all difficult to consistently do and maintain. Sometimes these things aren't even difficult, but I feel like the conscious acknowledgement of the fact that you're doing things differently is what actually makes it hard. Me knowing that, yeah, I usually sleep at like 1 a.m. I'm trying to sleep at 11. I say usually sleep at 1. Usually sleep at like 2:30 in the morning, even on work days sometimes. No wonder I'm so tired all the time. And then trying to sleep at 11, my brain knows that I'm doing something very different. And for some reason, even though it's a good thing, it puts up a huge amount of resistance. Resistance that doesn't really make sense. I mean, I should want more sleep. I do want more sleep. Just objectively speaking, of course I want to sleep more. All right, video cut out there for some reason. Of course I want to feel more rested. But when I actually go to do that thing, it's so much easier for me to grab my phone and just start scrolling on it, or waste my time doing nothing, or just sit around and stare at a wall than it is to go to sleep on time. Something as simple as that. And I mean, that's just an example, it doesn't have to be that thing. I'm sure you can think of so many things in your life that are objectively good things for you, but for some reason, you just struggle, even though that thing is not a difficult thing to do. I know it's basic and it's been said a million times, but I think real change, comes from doing things that you should do, even when you don't want to. That's been, that's been said so many times, I might as well not even say it, but that is ultimately the point of this video, because I feel as though, even if it's been said, maybe I need to say it in order to internalize that lesson for me, because, again, I have to remember that these videos are for me. I'm aware that this is a Wednesday, and I keep saying I'm going to upload on a Sunday. My bad. I kept sitting down to do it and being lazy, not doing the thing that I should do because I didn't want to do it. It's ironic. But then I suppose that's why I need this lesson. One thing I have been okay with is the gym. I have been going to the gym, and I felt like today was a crunch moment where I found out whether I actually improved or whether this was just another temporary thing. I don't want to get too ahead of myself either. It's only been 3 weeks, and I've only gone 9 times in total in those 3 weeks. I need to smash out 5. I'm going home on Thursday night for Eid, but I've booked my train to be later because I want to hit the gym before I get on that train. So at the very least, I should hit 4, and there's really no reason why in the evening on Friday I can't go to the gym after all the Eid celebrations have finished. Web development. So I started a course called CS50. I say started a course. Really, what's happened is I've looked through the introductory stuff, not even run as far as starting the technical bit, but I think that is sort of the first thing that I should do, because I've spoken to a few people who have done actual business in this field, and I need computer science fundamentals, though it isn't really 100% necessary for web development. I feel like, well, they feel like I would benefit greatly and I'd be able to leap off of the knowledge that I gain from this course learning CS fundamentals. So that's what I'm going to do besides studying, because I am still studying. What else did I want to talk about, man? Oh yeah, the format of these videos. This video is very much like an old video that I would have made when I tried this series before. And I know I said in my introductory one that I would do things differently. I still want to. I just haven't figured out what that looks like yet. I think I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to get things like B-roll, if I'm even going to do B-roll, if I'm just going to carry on doing vlogs, but structure what I'm talking about differently. I don't know. It's something that's always evolving. And I would say give it like somewhere in between 5 to 10 episodes before you see how I'm actually going to structure this. Yeah. I think that's it, to be honest. I can't think of too much else I want to say on this one because, yeah, it's starting to drag a little bit. All right. Before I look like too much of a beg, I'm going to finish. I'm not lying here. There was a guy who was just stood behind me the whole time I was talking. So he heard all of that. Man, that makes me uncomfortable. Stood right behind me. Heard me do the little cringy bye as well. Nah.